and will deliver a personalized experience for music on the PC. And we're looking at aggressively into that space on mobile as well. But I think you touched on one thing, Sebastian, is that all of us up here are social networks, are about communications at its core. And there's another thing that really has not been brought and had the social aspect applied to that yet, and that's user-generated content and applying that to the social network aspect. So I think that Myspace, in addition to music, will be looking to aggressively create the mobile social portal through enabling a bunch of different types of media.
Okay. How are people using Myspace mobile now? What are the big uses? Are they extending their Myspace pages still, or are there just new things going on?
So what Noelia said is perfectly relevant. It's all about being communication means, and it's all about getting your social community with you on the go and getting and reacting to that now. In a recent survey done by Christie University of Washington, out of the people surveyed, they said 79% of those people use mobile devices for communications. And then flip side of that, on the mobile web, they use about 11% of that to actually surf the web. So you see a big disparity in what people are using the mobile web for today. But I would also say that people use their mobile devices in a kind of a Twitch-like environment. Somebody whips out their BlackBerry at around the table, everybody suddenly starts to want to do that. So providing people contextually relevant information as to what their friends are doing during that time when they're kind of waiting for something to do is very, very important. We're seeing a lot of uptake because of that.
Interesting. Okay, to switch gears a little bit, let me throw something at you, Shamath. I was talking with you right before this, and you had some interesting points about how international all of this really is. A lot of the numbers that you see from the market research firms are projections for this space because it's fairly young. And they tend to have huge projections, especially for Asia. There's going to be all this mobile social networking going on. There's generate tons of advertising revenues and new types of revenues. You differ from that slightly, right? You see some different trends going on there?
Well, I think what we were talking about was just being careful in the definition. So definitionally, if you encompass social networking as everything from a Facebook or MySpace all the way to the end of the spectrum where you have things like Cyworld or even Mixi, I think they're all around content consumption and content generation. I think how it happens is slightly different. So if you were very specific and said social networks and define them in sort of our class, then I think you see a lot of interesting behavior actually starting here and originating here, as much as you do in Asia. And so I think the implications of that are just that you have to be broad-based in how you approach the market. So for example, the way that we approach it is we say, look, we need a breadth of offerings that start from something as simple as just SMS and being able to mobily terminate content notifications on the handset of someone anywhere in the world, all the way through to some pretty complex and integrated clients that sit natively in the OS of a phone. And those things should be available as broad-based and everywhere as possible. But it's because that, depending on where you are, the actual behavior that you take is actually very different. And just lumping it into some general classification, I think, can potentially lead to some pitfalls in how you approach the market.
How is Facebook approaching mobile social networking in general? What's the projection for the next 5 years? And what people are going to do, and also on new kinds of revenues other than advertising?
Okay, so again, with respect to sort of the product strategy, is what I described, which is this spectrum of very simple things, and just having mobile terminated agreements with most of the carriers throughout the world. We have about 100 or so agreements. We'll probably double that in the next year. Then you get into sort of feature-based services. So for example, whether it could be something as simple as a carrier integrating a photo uploader service that we built, right? That's just simply web-based and just goes OTA to our website. All the way through to what Rim pioneered about 7 or 8 months ago, which has been phenomenally successful, which is a very deeply integrated client experience, and the iPhone most recently. So that's on the product side. And then with respect to sort of how revenue lays on top of that, I think revenue comes only after you have a proven usage pattern, right, and a proven model and a service experience. And I think, to be fair, I think that's still very much evolving. And to say that there's a definitive experience right now with tens or hundreds of